We are vastly superior to humans. You know it to be true, so do not resist us. Coming to you live by a tape-delayed basis by means of digital distribution. This is Extreme Hardcore Nerds. Here are your hosts.
Welcome back to all of our wonderful and glorious fans to this exciting edition of Extreme Hardcore Nerds, where controversy is still strewn about over the Mass Effect 3
Don't
ending.
say the word, because then we're going to get in another argument about it.
The Bethesda cuss continues.
Fuck Skyrim.
Hey, wait.
Dragon Age 3?
That in the game that shall not be named now?
Oh.
Mass
Yeah,
Effect?
we're making progress. He called it by its real name.
Yeah, finally.
Only, what, a year or 6 months after it comes out?
Doesn't
But-
matter,
Got
made
that
progress.
Band-Aid off now.
So yes, controversy still being strewn about. Casey Hudson can't make up his damn mind of what he wants to do with it when it should have been finished in development a long-ass time ago.
But it was.
Hey, at least the people raised, what, like 3K of the petition or whatever? Or
80,000.
80,000.
30,000. Yeah.
The FTC is actually being commissioned or being brought into
Wow,
this.
we're bringing that back.
So does that mean that the ending actually might change?
Possibly. We have
How
announced.
how can you change an ending of a game that's already out?
We have digital download for this.
It's called
Retcons.
downloadable content.
Retcon.
Wait, so does
It's
that
called
mean
a
that we
patch?
would need to pay for that then?
Yep.
Possibly.
That's gay.
What
So-
else do we have?
Oh, Dios mío.
For those who are unfamiliar with is it FTC?
Federal Trade Commission.
Can you give a quick explanation on why they're being involved?
Did we wait to that point? Just
I mean-
wondering if we could get through the intro.
I was gonna say, can I at least get into the news?
Yeah, we already
and start the show.
We don't need our intro.
We can't even get to that point. We're so fucking butthurt about this.
Oh my god! Well, this was gonna be the ending of the news segment, but it looks like we're gonna be kicking it off with it. Okay, so anyway, I'm your King of Kings. This is the Dark Reaper. We have the backseat to your goodbye, and finally joining us again this week, the butthole
Garrett.
himself,
Garrett.
who still needs to give his final thoughts on his review of Mass Effect 3 because we had technical issues a couple weeks ago.
Okay, my final thoughts was the
Yeah.
Kinect works now. The Kinect works.
Woo! We
Because
got
the
it.
Kinect works. I was telling Liara to do something, and it worked. It worked. I don't know what it was again, but it worked.
Take that, Wiimote.
It worked. Yes. Maybe that's why the ending
pretty
sucked.
long on this
Because
one,
the
Wolverine.
Kinect worked.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
What if you use the Kinect? Your endings change, and then
Oh
when
my
nobody
God!
knows about it because nobody used the Kinect.
I could freaking
Andrew
see
would
it.
never know because he'll never ever use it again.
So yeah, we got lots of gaming news, and guess what? The first topic's going to be as soon as we come back. We've got lots of movie and comic news to cover this week, and of course, if that wasn't enough, if there wasn't enough bitching at that point, 2 reviews this week: Resident Evil, Operation Raccoon City, and Ninja Gaiden 3. So, make sure you stay with us, as we will be right back.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
Welcome back, and take a wild guess what the conversation was while we were off screen.
Puppies.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Batman.
Okay, so, Mass Effect 3. We're just going to kick this fucking pig right while we have the chance. So, good Mass Effect 3 news. Mass Effect DLC coming to Final Fantasy 13 too. You get to have the N7
It
armor.
looks so weird.
It does.
It
I'm not
looks
going to
so
lie.
fucking weird.
Oh, but yeah, so you get to have your own Commander Shepard in Final Fantasy 13 too. All right, now,
Really beautiful hair.
and now, as controversy is still strewn about, the Mass Effect 3 ending, BioWare vows to address gaming concerns. More to come in April, aka when we were scheduled to announce our new DLC. But I love how they've already backtracked to we're listening to the community, we're listening to the gamers. We will fix this and we will make sure that everyone's happy. Well, now they've backpedaled off of that, saying that we're not changing the ending. We're just going to answer some questions through downloadable content. Okay, so whatever there. And now the fans have gotten so pissed off about this that we raised $80,000 for Child's Play, which is something good that's come out of this.
Anger equals charity.
Gamer mad, here my money. maybe the next generation might have a better chance.
Don't fuck up.
This one's already lost. And disgruntled fans have now been driven to such anger that they are lodging complaints against BioWare and Mass Effect 3 with the Federal Trade Commission. They're going to the U.S. government because their feelings are so hurt and they feel like they've literally been ripped off, that they are trying to get the United States government involved to either get their money back or to change the ending to Mass Effect 3.
Well, we can say everyone who went on Amazon and got it is getting their money back returned free of charge. I'm not lying. If you bought it from Amazon, they will give you they will repay your money.
Damn.
Yeah. Guess who capitalized on that way before the ball got started? Good on you, Amazon.
Yes. Good. Oh man. Now I kind of wish
I want to sleep with Amazon now.
Okay, wait.
Maybe the journey will be great, but the destination will
at least
suck.
it shows that we are nice to charity when we're mad, and we don't let things sit. And when we don't like the certain outcome of things.
This is our version of a riot. We give money to something else.
We don't like violence. We don't like violence. We don't like getting off of our seats.
We take down a couple
we will type
servers,
stuff up on a computer and get pissed off doing that.
Threaten to kill some puppies, drown some kittens, you know.
We don't burn down churches.
Hey now. Half the internet is on Reddit, and I know half the internet would not threaten a kitten.
I just remember back to when the apocalypse happened, and that one big guy was all pissed off about it for that one day. He was the big internet sensation for that one day because he was just this big, huge dude out of like Ohio. No.
Okay, then no. I'm thinking of something
where he's like, different. I'm raging. I can't believe this. This is bull crap. I'm gonna start sacrificing puppies right here. This is bull blah blah. And they showed it on Attack of the Show, and they're like, yeah, we were gonna send you this Xbox as condolences for this one day you had to live without your PS3. But since you were such a douche to our producer, now you get nothing. So, instantly, I'm recalled back to that.
DC, quick, take the time, rewrite another universe. No one will notice.
Yeah, we need another multiverse. Now we're up to 53.
What would have been awesome? Because that entire time you were talking about the apocalypse, I was so confused at what you were talking about. You probably should have just said the day the PS3 went down.
I have no idea what's going on.
Because the day when the network got hacked, that was more of an apocalypse than...
Nope, I went on just fine like any other day.
Yep. The day continued for the rest of us.
What was the apocalypse?
Mortal Kombat had to come out right when that happened.
The apocalypse was when the PSN got put back up. That was when the apocalypse came.
So, yeah. I don't know how ticked off you are about this. We've had a baited discussion about it already. I discussed my feelings last week. Two of us haven't even finished the game yet. When we do, believe you me, we will be having an afterthought special on this topic.
Well, we need Stefan to get his crap working.
It is not required of me to do an afterthoughts. Oh my fucking god!
But you got the software to do it.
So do you.
No, my recorder won't work anymore.
And none of you guys have given me the code or the software to go ungrab it.
Anyway, moving on. Until next week when we have to revisit this again. Speaking of BioWare and that other game that they create, Mark Dorath confirms that plans for Dragon Age 2 downloadable content has been canceled as his team has shifted focus to the next game.
Mass
That's
Effect
not confirmed.
For the First Contact.
They never said what they're working on. All that was confirmed was that they canceled the DLC.
Yes, they're done with Dragon Age 2 stuff. So
Dragon Age 3?
I'm guessing Dragon Age 3.
Yeah.
That's the logical.
Question mark, Andrew?
I'm not answering that question at this time.
Oh, I can't wait. Tune in.
Let's see.
Watermarks on this? Question mark always over you at all times. And the words Dragon Age scrolling.
Let's see. Those of you who are fans of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon will be happy to know that Future Soldier is adding a new mode. Guerrilla mode. A.K.A. Horde.
Damn it. I kind of thought it would actually be like guerrilla warfare.
Nope. Where it's, yes, you fight wave upon wave of enemy, yada, yada, yada. Same bullshit we've constantly seen. Thank you, Cliffy, for making something fun and interesting. Thank you, the rest of the gaming community, for running it right into the fucking ground.
One more fucking there for just
Hey, I always like Cliffy B's tweets. It's actually quite funny.
I just thanked the man.
He thanked the man. He hated the community.
We're slowly but surely turning into Hollywood.
Someone's just upset because they suck at the multiplayer.
I don't suck at it! God damn it! Moving on!
Here's a wall.
Earlier this week, if you were a person who bought Ninja Gaiden 3, you may have encountered error when it came to your online pass. Were you one of them?
No, because I didn't have to go to that point because I didn't want to.
Okay.
Amazingly enough, there was no way I think you could buy it. That kind of raised a few problems.
Yeah. Yeah, like people would be typing in their code and they'd be getting invalid code errors. Yes. So the issue has been resolved. You should be able to go online now. If it has not, they are diligently working on fixing said issue. Let's see. And speaking of error messages that you may or may not be receiving, EA announced this week that on April 13th, they will be taking a few of their older games off of their online servers. Games include Boom Blocks for the Wii, Burnout Revenge for the 360, EA Create on all platforms, EA Sports Active 2.0 on all platforms, EA Sports Active NFL Training Camp for Wii, FIFA 10 for PlayStation Portable and Wii, The Godfather 2 for all platforms, EA MMA for all platforms, Need for Speed Pro Street for all platforms, Spare Parts for all platforms, and actually probably the one that I'm kind of mad at, just because I haven't finished it yet, and I really need to get on this, The Saboteur will be taken offline for all platforms. Basically, I won't be able to access the Midnight Club anymore. So
you just can't play online mode with those games anymore?
Yep, they're taking the servers offline. So
is this actually common to happen?
For older games or for ones that just don't have the community backing anymore, or if it takes more, if it's costing more money to keep the lights on than what's coming through the building.
No point.
Yeah, it just eventually gets to the point where it's like, okay, it's time to just shut this down. We can allocate those servers to something else.
Yep.
You think they would find a way to make like a universal server for all those older games?
That would require actual planning and cooperation between two companies.
And thinking.
Let's say it's not between companies, but let's say like one company just has one where you have, this is probably a really bad example because I don't know the technical details of it, but you have like 100 slots or whatever, and then those can be divided up in between any of their older games.
It still requires the permission of 2 companies, because you'll have to get the developer to say yes, and then you'll most likely have to get Microsoft or Sony to say yes. It's the same idea of why we can't have cross-platform games, and it's possible, and they just don't want to.
It's literally taking this wire and connecting them together.
And they're just like, we don't like that.
I don't know. I would be upset because if I wanted to play one of those, if I owned a game, I don't want to be limited to what I can do. I mean, I understand the game's old and, but that's just my thoughts.
I've already made this point.
Move on.
Moving on, since somebody told me I had to. We found out that we got our first announcement of Little Big Planet kart racing.
So Mod Nation Racers?
Essentially. Race Around the Sack, Little Big Planet karting, developed by United Front Games in conjunction with Media Molecule, will be out in 2012 exclusively for the PlayStation 3. You will be jumping into a vibrant 3D gaming world in a classic kart, for classic kart racing and competitive arena battles. There will also be things like objective-based mission, boss battles, and of course, mini games.
Boss battles, huh?
That's what they say.
Beat this guy around the track.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, look at her butt.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Kojima says he will be making games until, quote, the day he dies.
Eat it, Andrew.
Fucking traitor.
And he'll be here until he's gone. Constantly poking at you.
Does he have any Yakuza ties that we know about?
I wouldn't want to even doubt that, man. You just don't know sometimes.
Oh, so...
You might know the guys who make Yakuza.
So, not that... Okay.
Exactly.
Moving on. So yes, he'll be around for a while. Okay, moving on. Strata Scavenger is creating a new IP. Of course, the team that brought us Operation Raccoon City, the game that we'll be discussing later in the podcast.
Earlier. Find the time warp in the middle of us and you'll hear the podcast that has to discuss operations.
Well, I could loop the audio from that, just have it playing underneath while we're doing the Mass Effect 3 discussion.
So they'll have to find some way to play the audio, but in reverse to hear exactly what I'm saying on the opposite side.
I would love you if you did that. It's called backmasking,
to hear
by
the
the way.
sounds of Satan. Is this a fucking Ozzy album now?
Only you would know that, Gunner, because of
Yeah, that's
So, Strata Scavenger will be set in a post-apocalyptic world. Gee, there's a shock. With gameplay splitting between web browsing resource gathering and arcade flight simulation. Does this sound even remotely like a good combination?
Arcade flight simulation.
Okay, justify.
With web.
I have no justification.
Yeah. He can't be good all the time. Sometimes it's better to have regular cow milk. Goat milk.
I heard flight simulator, that's all I need.
And everything went downhill from there.
What are you worried about? You're on a Mac.
That's just not nice.
Yeah.
Not my fault you bought it. Moving on.
Yeah,
don't blame our hive mind.
How's your PC doing?
Just fine, thank you. Let's see. Minecraft has finally received a release date for the Xbox 360. May 9th.
Gunner, are we going to get this?
I will not be getting this.
Really?
Because I won't, at that point, I won't have an Xbox for 3 months.
Oh,
that's
right.
Because the boat?
The boat.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question. Okay, so let's say you already have it for your PC. Do you need to buy it then for your Xbox?
Yep. 2 separate platforms.
That sucks.
Oh. So yes, those of you on 360 that would like to play with Legos, your day is coming.
Who keep asking people about it.
Which, at this point, is kind of pointless, because there's like 10 different indie versions already out there. I know.
Let's see. Well, speaking earlier in the show about the U.S. government getting involved in video gaming, they're trying to do it again.
Seriously.
But in this case, no. Now, rather than banning the sale of violent video games, now there is a proposed bill that would add warning labels to video games. And saying,
hey, kitty cat.
Saying in quote, "Hello, kitty cat."
And that would be frightening enough. I won't buy it.
And other ones saying, "Warning: exposure to violent video games has been linked to excessive aggressive behavior."
Underline that part for remembering.
Yes. So basically, they want to create a Surgeon General's warning for video games. The Violence in Video Game Label Act was introduced by Joe Baca of California and Frank Wolf of Virginia, in response to what groups claim is an increasing evidence that playing violent games can be bad for your health. If the bill is passed, it would require any game with an ESRB rating of E or above to carry a warning label, regardless of whether or not it actually contains violence. The only games that would not have to carry the labels are ones rated EC for early childhood.
What about E? Oh, never mind that. Never mind.
No, you won't want
E plus 10.
Well,
obviously,
that's after E. So
yeah.
Well, go ahead. You were saying?
I'm really excited to get my new copy of Brain Age and be worried about the link to violence.
This has been labeled with the link to violence of increasing your mind power to allow you psychic abilities to harm all of your enemies and assets.
Yes, because we all know Professor Layton just leads to muggings in the street.
Oh, of course. Have you not seen?
No, it leads to prostitution.
Right? And if you play Scribblenauts enough, it will lead to the rise of Cthulhu.
Oh, have you seen those people at night dressed up as Ace
What about those?
Oh my God, they beat the shit out of people.
Like,
screaming objection. Just constantly hitting them with gavels. It's like, what are you doing? This is
what
not
about those pet games?
What's up?
What about those pet games?
Nope, they're ready to eat.
Rabies. They may contain rabid animals, which will turn around and either bite you through the console if you have a 3DS, or contain violence to other animals. Therefore, it is deemed violent.
Yep.
I don't know. Anytime Zoo Tycoon, a friend of mine would let the moose run around free and just kill people. So maybe there is a link to violence.
Roller Coaster Tycoon just ends and goes into the ground.
Gee,
no. I like Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I can make violence happen in that game.
We all can.
I never knew if I actually wanted to play SimCity, I literally could create Gotham.
Yeah. And burn it to the ground.
And yep.
There is no Batman here.
You could probably find a mod to get Batman.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't find a mod to make one person just better than everyone else and then make him Batman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see.
Find out he has self-loathing and problems.
Oh, moving on. Mounting in various obvious evidences pointing towards an announcement coming for Dark Souls being released on PC.
That's what they've been waiting for.
So, finally, they can get off of my console.
No,
I'll never get off your console.
I know. Wow. Let's see. A newly discovered PEGI listing outed that the coin-op classic game Dragon's Lair is coming for Xbox Arcade and has been officially announced by Microsoft. So, yay, no, maybe, possibly, sort of. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm forgetting one very special aspect with that. With Kinect support.
Love it already.
Yep. Gotta get this. Want to play?
Space! Oh no! Wait, that's
not in space.
That's coming next.
Yeah, it's not in space.
Let's see. Rumors have been revealed that there might be an upcoming Soul Reaver reboot from Crystal Dynamics, of course, the people who are making the Tomb Raider reboot.
Well, they own the Tomb Raider. They're responsible for it.
Yeah. So, do we want Soul Reaver back?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, how much do you know of it?
That's a question.
I'm just wondering, how much do you know of it? Though?
And this is where I go, justify.
Are you talking to me?
Yes. You.
I never got a chance to play it on the PS1, but I was able to play a demo as a child, and it's one of my one game that I've really always wanted to play. And
so wait, you never played any of the others?
What?
You never played any of the others? Blood Omen, Blood Omen 2, Defiance?
None with Kane.
Huh?
None with Kane, just the one Soul Reaver demo.
So just the one on PS1. So you never played Reaver 2 or Defiance? Nothing?
No.
I played Reaver 1, 2, and Blood Omen.
Wow. Thank you, Gunnar.
I played Blood Omen and Reaver 1 and Reaver 2.
What's up?
Okay.
You have?
So, yeah. I don't know. I think they're fun, but the reboot kind of game I'm looking for is Chaos Legion.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind the reboot. I'd actually more mind the continuation, if anything.
Yeah,
I mean, it really did finish its own story pretty solidly. There were very little loose ends. Pretty much everyone who showed up got an end to themselves, so I don't really think a reboot would be required as much as just a continuation.
Or just more.
Maybe more. I don't know. I enjoyed the series. I have all three of the Soul Reapers and Blood Omen 2. I didn't play Blood Omen 1, but I know you can get it on PC. That's where it started, I believe. So I wouldn't mind. Maybe I'd have to see. I trust Crystal Dynamics. I'm liking the new Tomb Raider.
So
and apparently, Kane and Raziel can show up in Tomb Raider, the XBLA one.
Okay.
You can get them as 2 playable characters.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know if they come with the claw thing, though. That's the only thing I want. Just blow people up with your hand.
Oh, let's see. Also, speaking of just blowing up people, Shadows of the Dam, the Xbox 360 exclusive, is being considered for a sequel.
Really weird. The man is not known for doing sequels. Though he has great games, I can't think of too many sequels he's done.
I have yet to play this one, but is on my GameFly queue, so we all know what that means.
You're never gonna get it.
You're never ever gonna get it.
Let's spin that Wheel of Destiny and find out where it lands today.
Nintendogs.
The game
is that evil too?
Huh?
Nintendogs, is that violent and evil?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, everybody knew that.
Yeah.
And, speaking of probably the most evilest of them all, announced
Disney?
earlier this week.
Yes. Ace Eternity Law, or whatever it's called.
Warren Spector revealed something from the shadows. Something that should have been hidden for all time. Disney, Epic Mickey, 2. The Power of 2 has officially been revealed, and it will feature co-op gameplay, a multi-platform release, so we'll finally get to play it. Voice characters, and even musical numbers coming out this fall.
They know exactly what I wanted.
I was going to say, no, I do not have it on the list.
Nope. Well,
it doesn't have an official release date.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of just got released. So, yeah.
Yeah, but there's still a couple of them I have on there. As long as my rule is, as long as it has a release date.
It just got announced.
Yeah, I know.
So there's kind of that problem there. You wouldn't know.
Let's see. Well, a game that is on the list that we're supposed to review, Anarchy Reigns, found out earlier this week that they are getting a new surprise character. The witchy-haired, bustacular kick-butting.
Kick-butting?
Yes.
Your wordplay is far superior, sir.
I know. Bayonetta is coming as a playable character for Anarchy Reigns.
I already watched the trailer. It looks pretty fun.
I kind of want to play this now.
Just because
Bayonetta.
Wow.
I like that game.
Way to throw in the penis equation. I had no way of wanting to play before, but then all of a sudden she showed up and I was like, yeah, I'm on board now.
No. This is not Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. Don't even fucking go.
I was totally uninterested when I saw the guys show up, but then they brought in her and I was like, now I'm on board.
Because it's a character I actually recognize.
What? Fucking, Max wasn't? Chainsaw wearing guy? He kind of almost looks like Marcus Phoenix. Marcus Phoenix? Phoenix?
Yes, your wordplay, sir.
Actual name. I didn't make up a word.
Oh. So, yeah, I'm just saying, I'm now more interested. It's on my radar now.
You just said you're wanting to play it.
It is a blip out there.
But a blip you now notice.
Yes.
You noticed.
Once it was not. It decloaked, and now it is there. Moving on.
We might as well just have
guy, girl.
At each other, right?
Moving on. Jesus criminy. Oh, we're all hyped up still from Mass Effect. Finally, the last gaming news of the week. Thank you, Lord. Oh, rumor being... Thank you, Lord.
There you go.
Rumors are once again being strewn about that a actually prolific game that we were all looking forward to may have found a chopping block. Prey 2 has presumably been canceled. PS Focus says sources told the website that Bethesda will release an official announcement later this week regarding the game's cancellation.
GameSpot also said that too, and
so
IGN I think said something about that too.
Pretty much everyone has
Destructoid said something about that,
everyone
so
it
comment. Might not be rumors.
It's funny because remember the last time this happened?
Yeah,
when
Metal Gear
what was it?
Rising.
THQ was it?
Oh yes, when they were shutting the doors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, everybody had the rumor about it, but a couple days later, THQ came out and be like, "What the fuck are you people talking about?"
I was gonna secretly reveal this Metal Gear Rising,
also,
the game that we never heard about for months.
The Prey 2 trailer looked really good. Didn't they also have some gameplay footage too?
No, just a teaser. Just a teaser trailer. At, E3 was it last year?
No, I thought they did have gameplay at E3. It was either at E3 or was at
PAX.
It might have been at PAX. I thought they were showing when we were talking
gameplay of like a chase scene with gunfire.
They actually were doing a mission. I thought. They actually had gameplay of a mission.
Yeah, you're right. Now I remember.
So why would they go that far and then automatically can a game right away?
But
Metal Gear Rising.
Avengers.
StarCraft Ghost.
No game.
StarCraft Ghost never got anything out of.
Avengers was an animatic.
Yeah. So presumably the game was officially canceled even before GDC this year. They just haven't announced it yet.
Yeah, so that's why wait so long. And I'm kind of also wondering, if so long too about my pre-orders as well.
Yeah.
The next Duke Nukem.
By the way, with StarCraft Ghost, Gunner, we don't know what Project Titan might be. Gunner,
I can tell you it's not going to be StarCraft or StarCraft Ghost.
No, it could be. We have to wait and pray. It can't go away. Come on, guys. If we get angry and give money to charity,
there you go. Our wish
maybe
answered.
We'll answer the wish. Oh. Gunner, quick, send them the link to Kickstarter. We can make this happen.
Hey, I donated my first Kickstarter project.
Finally, welcome to the club.
So,
what'd you give to?
The Zenescope.
For
the Grim Fairy Tales.
Yep.
I'm surprised you didn't get Wasteland 2.
I don't know. Have you played Wasteland 1?
No.
Okay.
But just being such a huge Fallout fan, I thought you'd give it's only $15. It's not like that big of a deal. I know it's a little different than the games you're used to, but that's not insulting. That was not insulting.
This coming from the guy who nerdisted me earlier in the week because I made one frickin' reference.
It is true. I don't know how many click point adventure games you play.
Not very.
Yeah,
not
this
very
would
many.
this would probably be a continuation. So his comment is actually
the last time I played a click and point adventure was on my Commodore 64.
So yeah, this is pretty much fallible information. So he's not like I just made it worse by laughing.
So this brings gaming news to a close. Good God, I'll frickin' mind.
Apparently, angrily.
Black Star, chick. What?
Oh. So yes, we have movie news to cover. We have comic news to cover. We have 2 reviews to cover. Resident Evil, Operation Raccoon City, and of course, Ninja Gaiden 3. So if this hasn't been enough yet, make sure you stay with us as we will be right back.